Evaluation question 3. What have you learnt from your audience feedback? Introduction. I've learnt that my audience feedback that the work was completed in my main task trailer and ancillary product, that my audiences want everything to be clear so it's easy to know what is happening. This needs to be done mainly such as clear text and images in my ancillary products and diegetic dialogue in my trailer, which is easy to hear. Main task trailer. How old are you?
I'm 17.
Did you enjoy my soap opera trailer?
Yeah, I did.
What were your thoughts on the soundtrack?
I thought the soundtrack it fitted well with the narratives because it was quite downbeat. The lyrics fit well as well with what was going on, the action.
Did you like the critical praise?
I did, yeah. It was appealing. However, I thought the font of the critical praise could possibly be changed and improved.
What narrative do you feel has been portrayed most effectively in my trailer?
Probably the pregnancy narrative because it was there was a lot of drama in it and the acting was well performed. So I thought overall it was well executed and it would draw in audiences.
Do you think my trailer is professional throughout?
Yeah, I believe so. Except perhaps there could be some. Like I said earlier, a better critical praise, the font, but I liked the way how you have quite a lot of short, snappy clips, which are quite impactful.
How old are you?
I'm 17.
Did you enjoy my soap opera trailer?
Yes, I did. I thought the range of shots made it very engaging.
What were your thoughts on the soundtrack?
I thought the slow soundtrack and the words to it were really fitting for the trailer, and it went along with the themes which are conveyed throughout.
Did you like the critical praise?
Yeah, I thought that the critical praise gave it a more professional feel, and it made it more similar to existing soap opera trailers which you'd see today on YouTube.
What narrative do you feel has been portrayed effectively in my trailer?
I think crime and romance were the main ones, mainly crime, because of the wide variety of shots involving the killer in your trailer.
Do you think my trailer is professional throughout?
Yeah, I think the range of shots and movement of the camera made it similar to a lot of existing trailers today, so I thought that made it look very professional.
How old are you?
17.
Did you enjoy my soap opera trailer?
Yeah, I thought it was very effective, but I thought some of the audio could be redone. I couldn't quite hear it.
What were your thoughts on the soundtrack?
I thought it was pretty effective. The lyrics along with the slow melody, it sort of set the tone.
Did you like the critical praise?
Yeah, it made it look a lot more professional, like a real soap opera.
What narrative do you feel has been portrayed most effectively in my trailer?
Probably pregnancy. I thought the dramatic intentions behind that were really effective.
Do you think my trailer is professional throughout?
Yeah, except for those pre-mentioned moments of audio I couldn't quite hear.
Interview feedback from my soap opera trailer was, how old are you? And 3 out of 3 of my participants were 17. This is vital information so I can make sure that I get mixed ages and mixed opinions, giving me detailed feedback. This was followed by, did you enjoy my soap opera trailer? One person said the range of shots made the trailer engaging. Another thought that the trailer was good, but the audio could be redone as he couldn't hear. Therefore, I had to make sure that I had taken my feedback on board and watched a YouTube tutorial, such as reducing the wind and the clips. So 3 out of 3 people enjoyed the soap opera trailer, which demonstrates that people would follow and watch my soap opera series. Furthermore, I asked what your thoughts were on the soundtrack. The participants were extremely positive about this, as one person said the slow soundtrack and the words of it were really fitting for the trailer, and it went along with the themes that were conveyed throughout. This illustrated that the music chosen was anchored and the themes issues in my trailer. Someone else thought it was affected the lyrics went with the slow melody as it set the tone. Overall, I was pleased with the feedback and I feel this was a particular strength of our trailer. Additionally, I questioned my participants whether they liked the critical praise. A participant said yes, it was more professional feel and made it more similar to existing soap opera trailers. However, there were mixed opinions about how one person stated the font could be changed as it's currently hard to read. Therefore, we will go back over our trailer and check that the font is professional. Another question I asked was, what narrative do you think has been portrayed effectively in my trailer? One person said that the crime and romance themes had been portrayed effectively due to the wide variety of shots, which made the themes more significant. Also, the theme of pregnancy was prominent in the narrative theme due to the dramatic drawing into the audience, and viewers would be able to personally identify cats, especially female audiences, with this theme. Lastly, the final question said, do you want my trailer to be professional throughout? This was followed by people saying it's professional due to the movement of the camera, which is similar to existing soap opera trailers. Another participant said the trailer was good, but the audio could be improved. Moreover, the last person said that the trailer is professional due to short, snappy clips, but the text on the critical praise could be improved. The ancillary product magazine was next. I carried out a questionnaire on Google Forms in order to create feedback for my ancillary products. Rather than interviewing the public, as it meant I could get more answers quickly and more people. This meant that I had 17 responses on my online questionnaire, which I was able to quickly collect. I used Google Forms rather than SurveyMonkey, as I could put images on so they could see my poster and magazine. There were 17 participants who completed the online questionnaire, and 76.5% of the participants were 17 to 24, and 11.8% were 16 and under, which meant that my participants were in the younger generation, but a small percentage of 5.85% were 45 to 54, and another 5.85% were 65. This meant that I have spread my age group of participants, but most of them are in the younger generation. When the participants were asked what conventions were likely for someone to purchase my magazine, there were 17 responses as well. This emphasised that the main image was the most important part of the magazine, with 52.9% of people saying that the main image is the most important convention. This emphasises the main image as extremely important in my magazine and needs to be high quality. Another question posed to our responses was, does the magazine encourage you to watch Grange Road? Which is an important understanding whether you would like to see the soap opera, which demonstrates the effectiveness of the magazine. From this, I was able to find that 68.8% of people wanted to watch Grange Road after seeing the magazine. Furthermore, 31.3% said they wouldn't want to watch Grange Road after seeing this. In order to find out more, in a question, I said, does the magazine images give you insight of different storylines in Grange Road? 70.6% of these people agreed that the images did give them insight into the storylines in Grange Road. 17.6% of people said that it didn't give them insight. There was also an option for other, and some people didn't mention Grange Road on the front cover, which illustrates I need to make sure that everyone knows it's from Grange Road. Moreover, I questioned participants about how they would rate the colours in the magazine, and 58.8% of people said that they would rate my magazine colours a 4 out of 10 people. 3 people said that 17.6% thought my magazine colours were a 3 out of 5. Lastly, 2 out of 17 people rated a 2 out of 5 for the colours of my magazine. This means that people think I should change the colours a bit to make them sure they stand out to audiences. The next question I asked was, if you could add anything to the magazine, what would it be? Many people I received had good answers, and this meant I had more details on how to improve my magazine. One piece of feedback was mention the name of the show. This illustrates I need to make it sure that everyone knows that the magazine is Grange Road. Moreover, I need to make sure I use social media and that they can keep up to date with the soap opera. 2 people said that about reducing the size of the box colour could be improved. So the colours are clear and make sure that everything stands out. The spellings of happens is also wrong, so I need to make sure that it's clear, and I could change who's the father so it's more appropriate for the magazine. The ancillary product poster was next. When asking the question, would you want to watch Grange Road after seeing a soap opera promotional poster, 77.8% of people wanted to watch the soap opera after looking at the promotional poster. Also, 16.7% they said they wouldn't want to watch it. And one person said it looks scary, so they were not sure if they wanted to see it. Another question I asked was, what was the most important conventions for the magazine? And 77.8% said that the most important conventions is the images on the poster. 27.8% said the critical praise and the social media items are important in the promotional poster. Lastly, 22.2% said the tagline was important, and 16.7% said that the point of call information is important. This connotes that all the conventions are important in the soap opera poster, so I need to include all of them and pay particular attention to the images on my promotional poster. Within my questionnaire, I also included lots of questions, such as open questions, to find out more detail about the poster. The question I asked was, do you think the soap opera trailer poster represents the soap opera genre? Why? Many participants said that the soap opera is typical in the soap opera genre, which demonstrates the poster is stereotypical. Others thought the poster had lots of drama and storylines. This connotes that the audience know that the soap opera has a multi-stranded narrative. Some thought it looked dark and murder series, but because of the reviews, it illustrates to the audiences that soap opera is highly regarded. When analysing if the font is appropriate for the soap opera poster, 77.8% of participants thought that it was clear and appropriate, and 16.7% said no, this may be because the text at the bottom is hard to read, which some said is in the left answer. Also, 83.3% of participants thought that the poster was complicated. My soap opera magazine. 11.1% thought that the soap opera poster doesn't. When analysing if the font is appropriate for the soap opera poster, 77.8% of the participants thought that it was clear and appropriate for, and 16.7% said no, because the text at the bottom was hard to read. Also, 83.3% of participants thought that the poster was complicated, and 11.1% thought that the soap opera poster didn't complement the magazine. One person also said that they looked totally different. This could suggest I could change some parts to improve the soap opera trailer. This question outlined what would be improved on my soap opera poster. This had a variety of feedback, including that I need good quality image of Grange Road sign. Moreover, someone said I could add more colours. This means that the poster could look dark and mysterious. Another thing I could improve is the text, which a few people mentioned, so it will stand out to the audiences. Overall, this demonstrates I could improve my poster so it's easy for audiences to read. Overall, I feel that my feedback I've received from participants from both main task trailer and ancillary magazine and poster demonstrates that my products I've created are successful and they work together to establish my new soap opera Grange Road. I was also given feedback of how to improve some parts of my main task and ancillary products, so it makes it easier for audiences to receive the kind of entertainment experiences they want. Steve Neal, 1980.